Hey everyone, welcome back to another high quality foodie feature for you here on the channel, where this time I'm over at the Panda Express Innovation Kitchen in Pasadena, California to go beyond the original orange chicken. And I'm super excited to check it out, so stay tuned because it's up next.
Welcome to Peep This Out Reviews with Ian K.
Stay frosty.
So they say imitation's the sincerest form of flattery, and as we go beyond the original orange chicken, what I've got in front of me here right now is definitely trying its hardest to look the part. Alright, so what I've got here is a bowl of their famous chow mein, definitely one of my favorites, and on top of that, obviously the main star of the show, the Beyond Orange Chicken, and again, the appearance is pretty striking because it looks very, very similar to what it's based off of. So what this is, very simply, is crispy Beyond Meat pieces wok-tossed in a sweet and spicy orange sauce, and the aroma is absolutely spot on. And with the plant-based pea protein subbing in for chicken, I gotta say, you'd be hard-pressed to tell me this wasn't orange chicken on its own. It does look pretty good in the appearance department, like I mentioned earlier. Not bad. And because I was curious, I decided to get a little side order of regular orange chicken to see how it compares to this overall new version. But even still, guys, I think what we've got here is going to be pretty tasty either way. That sweet and spicy sauce is lighting up my car beautifully, and I can't wait to get into this. So let's do just that. We're going beyond the original orange chicken here at Panda Express. Let's peep out this flavor. Yes, sir, that sweet and spicy orange sauce is lighting up my car big time, and while the appearance is pretty decent, guys, I have to admit with the carefully formed pieces of the Beyond Meat on this one, it's looking just a little bit different, but even still, very similar. Very, very similar. Alright, so before I dig into this, I think it's only fair that I actually try a regular piece of orange chicken first, strictly just to familiarize myself with that flavor. It's been a minute since I've had orange chicken over here at Panda, but as you can see, crispy goodness all around. These are definitely huge pieces. They're very thick, lots of breading. Let's go in this first. Classic flavor, that's timeless right there. Right away, this is the real thing, guys. Definitely a delicious situation and a famous entree over here for sure. As you guys can see, we've got that white meat chicken action on the inside, and of course the outside is breaded beautifully and doused in plenty of that sauce. Loveliness all around. One more bite and we're getting into this next. Good. You can't go wrong with this. I'm so glad I got this on the side as well. Alright, the moment of truth, the Beyond Meat variant. Let's give this a shot. And again, take a look. It looks like it's just a little bit smaller in terms of the overall size of this here, and the coating is a little bit lighter as well. Let's see if the flavor is going to deliver, though. Here we go. We're going beyond the original orange chicken for the 5 millionth time. Let's do it. It's different, but it's good. Hold on. Well, it's got the essence of orange chicken, if I can say it like that. There's texturally something noticeable with this one compared to the regular version of their orange chicken, but the option is cool to have on the menu, especially with this entree. But as you guys are going to see here, as it begins to focus in, take a look at that. It's a little on the mushy side, just a little bit, even though the firmness of the coating in the outside is good. But the overall flavor is pretty much the same because of the sauce that it's in. So you've got the sweet and spicy orange action, but a little bit of a different type of textural difference as you're chewing it. But guys, like I said, it's great to have the option on the menu so far, and this is pretty tasty still. Let's keep going in. It's good. It is. You know, I think what I'm noticing the most about this after that first piece is as that sauce begins to kind of disappear in your mouth, what you're left is literally the flavor of the Beyond Meat itself, which is not bad, but it's definitely not chicken. That's the only thing. But it's interesting because texturally, it's got kind of the give and pull as you're chewing chicken, which is pretty nice. But even still, like I said, the essence is there. So you know what? Let me grab a little bit of chow mein and another piece of the Beyond Meat orange chicken here. And I gotta say, guys, again, it looks the part, it's just more carefully formed for the pieces. So you can kind of notice that right away compared to the regular. Let's keep going in. I do like this, it's pretty tasty, but I gotta be honest, if you were to blindfold me and have me try both of these together, I have to admit, I'd probably know the difference strictly because of the type of breading that's actually on the regular one. It just seems a lot more compared to it. Maybe it's just the pieces that I got at the same time. But when you compare that with the little nugs supposedly that you're seeing here, that's kind of the standout. So again, this is a little bit more carefully curated, so to speak, but the essence is there and the flavor is for the most part there as well. It's just a little different in the textural side, especially towards the end, but even still, the flavor is pretty banging. Let me go for another bite of the regular real fast. Unmistakable, come on. That's really good. Obviously, I think you can tell I like the original better, but this is still pretty nice. So let me grab another piece. Again, they're a little on the small side. Get another piece together here. As you can see, very nicely done. Beyond Meat chunks. Let's give this a shot. It maybe needs just a little bit more breading on the outside to give it some more denseness, but the quality of the actual pea protein goodness that it's based off of here is not bad. And like I said, it looks like chicken. It really does, even though it's carefully put together. So I like it, like I said, but there's no replacement as far as I'm concerned for the original. But this is still nice, guys. It is still nice. Well, I gotta say, I'm glad I gave this one a shot, and considering Beyond Meat is continuing to invade just about every facet of the food industry, whether it's fast casual or fast food with their product, it's nice to see it work with the orange chicken recipe here at Panda. And honestly, guys, like I said, the flavor is very reminiscent of what you're used to, and of course, it's great to have choices, and this is definitely a solid one, especially if you love orange chicken. So now that I've gone beyond the original orange chicken, let's go for that rating. Overall, I'm gonna have to give it a pretty decent 8 out of 10. Like I said, I think I can pretty much tell the difference if I was blindfolded, and even still, with the pieces being a little bit on the smaller side, they need a little bit more breading if they really want to make it almost look like the original version. But even still, the same flavor of orange chicken is on display with that one. It mixes well with the chow mein that I got. And obviously, it's very reminiscent of what it's trying to emulate. And like I mentioned earlier, imitation's the sincerest form of flattery. That's doing a pretty good job. Alright, so now the obvious question, do you want to see this one go national at your local Panda Express? Drop some comments down below. How excited are you to give this a shot? And are you a fan of Beyond Meat in general? Does something like this really excite you, knowing that it's actually trying to be orange chicken? Drop some comments down below and definitely let me know. And with that, this is Ian K closing out another high-quality foodie feature for you here on Peep This Out Reviews, bringing you brand new content every single week here on my channel. So why you stay tuned for the next review coming real soon. In the meantime, stay frosty. Not bad on this one, Panda. Not bad at all. There's a fairly decent amount of Beyond Meat on each of these little pieces. I think all you really need to do is add a little bit more coating just to kind of beef it up, so to speak, so it matches what it's trying to emulate. But even still, the flavor is pretty decent. All right, guys, until next time, I'll talk to you soon. Hey, thanks for checking out another one of my reviews. But just in case you didn't see the one before this one, you can find it right up over here, along with what I think YouTube's going to recommend for you to check out as well. As always, I think you'll find something to like in both of them, and I'll definitely catch you in the next one. See ya.